What up guys, it's Carrington. Today we're going over the almost $18,000 service bill for my 2018 Alfa Romeo Giulia with 72,000 miles on it. Now if you guys remember my last video on the Alfa Romeo Giulia, I noticed a crunching sound in the suspension. So I ended up taking it to Alfa Romeo Tyson. Keep in mind this vehicle has an extended factory warranty for Mopar. So the purpose of this video is to give you guys a real world example of what happens when you buy a used Alfa Romeo Giulia, specifically one with a little bit higher mileage. You've got to remember, not everyone wants to service their vehicles at an independent service facility. Starting off with the basics, this service would have costed me $17,573 had I gone straight to the franchise dealership without an extended factory warranty. Some people like going straight to the franchise dealership for the peace of mind. So this video is going to give you guys a picture of what it costs from the franchise dealership, as well as a picture of what the same service could look like on the secondary market. The first thing the techs noticed was a problem with the rack and pinion steering. This took over 10 hours, and the parts from the factory would have been around $4,000. The second thing they noticed was an oil leak in the timing chain cover, which apparently, according to them, is pretty common with these vehicles. The third problem they noticed was grease leaking from the front axle, which they replaced. The fourth problem was with the parking assist module. The fifth problem would be a slight coolant leak from one of the plastic connecting pipes that went brittle around down here somewhere. And here is the breakdown of the parts and labor for this service. Now, as you see, those parts from the factory are very expensive. You guys can find the same parts, axle, steering rack, all of that, for under $500 really online. Now, if we do the math, the labor from the franchise dealerships is around that $280 to $300 per hour mark. If you guys don't care about franchise dealerships, there are great options on the independent service side of things, going from $150 an hour to $200 an hour. So that's the video, guys. Please make smart decisions when you guys are purchasing vehicles like this. Make decisions that make sense to you. As I'm editing, I forgot to add the franchise dealership Alfa Romeo did do an alignment and an oil change for me on top of everything else they did. So that's also a point for the franchise dealership, because you're not going to get that really in the independent side unless you know the person like that.